your feeling of inadequacy is your greatest asset. Obviously, I made it clear that I do not believe that we're supposed to go around beaten down into some kind of negativism, as they call it. We should be full of faith and fervor and belief. However, the point I was making is this, that it's only when we get to the point where we really see the sin of self-sufficiency, which is pride at its heart, and we surrender to the total adequacy of Christ, that we can really start to live. The example I give among many was this. The Apostle Paul said, "When I am weak, then am I strong." What did he mean when he was weak? When he realized that without God, he couldn't do it. And he said, and it sounds like a contradiction, paradoxical, he said, it's when I am weak, that's when I'm strong, because his weakness drove him to depend on God. And when you're depending on God, you were never stronger. No wonder the Bible says in Psalm 34, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him." The curse of this world is a spirit of self-sufficiency, self-adequacy. We have today men who are not broken. We need to be broken from our self-sufficiency to a humble spirit before God, where we realize that God not only holds this breath that we breathe in His hands, but the next breath too. And really, when it's all told, not only in time, but also in eternity, we'll only make it if we were dependent on God. Now, this flies in the face of all that we've been told of recent years. We've been told that we ought to have self-esteem, even though Jesus never preached that, and Paul certainly never preached it, and we're supposed to have self-love. And the Bible talks about crucifying ourselves.